classmates! Good morning, Sir D. I'm Ganilo Ikatulong going to present 3 topics for today. Okay, the number 1 topic that I'm going to present to you is the problem solving in the classroom or in the field. Then, next is the research in teaching. And lastly, the faculty training and development. Let's go first to problem solving in the classroom. So, every now and then, as a teacher, we encounter many problems in our classroom like behavioral problem, or in our co-workers. Okay, so I'm going to give you 4 tips on how to resolve it or how to manage it. First is to ignore it. Meaning to ignore it is that you have the courage to walk away if the problem is not that so serious or something that can be overlooked. You have to give it a cooling period to resolve it. Do something or some activity for the student so that this problem will surpass or will pass on. But if the problem continues, there's another tip for you. Second is to talk it over respectfully. In your co-teacher, like, tell how you feel. Kung ano yung nararamdaman mo, you must tell it. Then, aside for you, you must also listen and share to solve the problem. And, gaya nga ng sabi natin dati, wala namang nasosolve wala namang problema na hindi nasosolve sa magandang usapan. Okay, next is agree together on a solution. So, because you talk over it, you must agree on a solution to solve the problem that exists, especially when you have a problem in your parent or in your co-teacher. Agree on a solution, win-win solution. Okay, next, ask for help. So if the problem still persists, you talk it over, still there's no resolution, you must ask for help. For example, in your principal or in a higher field, so that they can give you advice on how to resolve your problem so that it will not be worsened. Next is the research in teaching. Okay, so why do we need to have a research in our teaching or in our profession? Because number 1, it develops us professionally, and it helps us to grow more, to be more confident, to be more reliable, or to be more efficient in our teaching careers. Okay? Especially as we are teachers. So, lagi natin sinasabi na teacher is continuous learning and continuous develop. As long as there is new learning, there is new knowledge that we can acquire, we must do it. We must learn it, and we can learn it by researching. So how do we do the research? Another example of research is the action plan. In our classroom, we can do our action plan or our action research, and it also helps us in our CPD or the continuing professional development. It is now our obligation to fulfill it because it is mandated in our Code of Ethics, which is the legal base niya ay Article 4, Section 3, na dapat every teacher must participate in continuous professional development. So, that's why we need research in our profession. Okay. One of the research that we do is the action research, and especially when we become master teacher, every year we must have an action research. Next is the faculty training and development. So in order for us to develop more, every year we undergo inset or in-service training to refresh our professional growth, to have new learnings so that we can share it or we can cope it with our learning style, with our student. Yeah. And then next is another we go is the MTAP, or the Mathematics Teacher Association of the Philippines. Every year they are sending teachers to go under training so that it may develop our mathematical skills, so that we can teach more, we can give it more back to our students. And next is every seminar that we undertake has a points for our promotion. So that's why we need to participate in our faculty training and development. So that's all, and thank you. Hope you enjoy my little discussion for this day, and goodbye.